Everybody, it's Chilled. Hello, everybody. It's Chilled. It's Sunday. It's a Chilled on Sunday podcast. I'm Danny Chaz. That's Richie D. That's Becca Boo. That's Jeff Denny Art. We're gonna say flip, fludge, and flange. And if you don't like that, click a like on the way out and fuck off.
Flange.
So, how are we all doing? We all doing good?
Hell yeah.
Good, man.
Doing good over here.
I'm not as prepared as
mute.
I'm not as prepared as I usually am. So, how are we all doing? We good?
It's all good. What up, Luscious Lou? In the chat, we got Birdie.
Yeah,
wow.
we have like a bunch of people already. Go.
People joined quick. Wow. Sorry, I'm not even set up. I'll only just faff about for the first minute or two. So, how are we all doing? Richie, before we go any further, can we have an update on that gummy went after the
the gummy went well. It wasn't too bad. I ate a lot of food after the sesh. I had like a whole bag of salad. Like, no, I ate healthy after.
Well, that's good for you, man. Yeah,
because I was like, I can't eat like shit. I just had 10,000 grams of sugar or whatever the fuck was in it. I was just like, okay, let's go.
That's okay. Yeah.
So, but no, yeah, I had a salad, and then what else did I eat? The chicken Penang curry, I think. And then I passed out. I slept very nicely. I woke up at like.
I bet you did.
I woke up here and there throughout the morning, and I was just like, man. And then finally it was like 1:30. I was like, all right, I gotta get my ass out of bed. I was still high. I was like, this is nice. I was like, all right. Came over. I only did 2 gravity bongs before I went to work. Normally I do like 5 to 10. And I was still high like through the whole shift. So I was like, this was not bad. And then I got home, and it was Friday night. Jumped on, started the Friday night smoke train, and had a fun one with Jeff and Gorilla Strong and everybody who came through and hung out. Yeah, I'm still alive. Nice, I probably got like type 3 diabetes.
Well, I was going to say, that's why people love powerful gummies, so you can get to where you were at without having to eat like all that sugar and like,
that's why
gelatin basically is
like the ones that I get. That's why I was saying, like the ones I get, they're like a cube, and they're like, it's like one bite and you're done. And it's like 350 milligrams up to 750 milligrams. So it's like I eat 2 of those, and I didn't have to eat that fucking purple dick.
Giant. Birdie says diabetes.
Diabetes. Yeah, that's exactly. My tongue don't work sometimes right because I got the diabetes.
Yeah.
You look well rested though. You do look well rested.
Oh yeah, I don't have bags under my eyes. So
nah, you look like healthy as fuck. I'm looking at you now, thinking Richie looks like he's had a good sleep, and you haven't you?
Fresh as the days.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's better than getting like hammered drunk and then waking up hungover. Like I'll take a weed hangover over fucking alcohol hangover any day.
Maybe I should try an edible because I sleep terrible. Maybe that's going to be the answer for me.
Yeah. Take like a nice healthy dose.
Yeah,
I like that. The ones in England are like Russian roulette because they're not like they're homemade, so you don't know what you're getting. You're either going to you fucking rocket into the moon or you're having a nice snooze. Like so you don't know what's going on. You know, am I jumping all over your screen and glitching and stuff?
Yep,
I am. Can you go for a minute while I refresh? It's driving me
crazy.
No,
I've never podcasted before. Please, no. No. Don't leave me, Poppy. Sorry, I don't know. It sounded like a dick on that one. I don't know why. I didn't mean that to sound so dickish, but anyway.
Poppy, what?
Yeah. No. But yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It's on the replay. But no, I was with you, man, on that one because I was trying melatonin for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
The thing with that is like,
I don't like the dreams I get from melatonin.
Was doing all kinds of stuff, and then when it wouldn't work with like
It
5,
don't work with me.
so I would have to go to 10 and 15 and 20, and then there was its own set of problems when I got into the 20s. Was like I would wake up the next day, like 5 minutes before work. It was too much, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there was never this middle ground that I could find, and even if I did wake up early, that melatonin's still coursing through my body. So I was just like, like lethargy basically, and there's just nothing like either edibles or like a toke before bed that does what that does. So yeah, I'm with you on that. And then you got like a belly full of sugar if you're doing what you did. So yeah, to each their own. Got to find out what's good for you. But you know what's good for me? Giant infused blunts. That's just me.
There was like a couple boxes of candy next to my bed, like on my bedstand.
Yeah.
And I was like, I kept eyeballing it. I was like,
yeah,
I don't need any more sugar. And then
the downside is the food munchies. Yeah. What's up, man? You're back.
That's better. I'm better. That's it.
I woke up one time. It was the last time I did like a lot of THC edibles, and I woke up, and it's not like you black out when you're on a lot of edibles. It's like I don't know. It's just it's a little fuzzy though the next day. But I woke up, and instead of what did you eat? You had a bag of salad. I looked to my left on the nightstand, and there was an entire, like the blocks of cheese that are like this big.
Oh yeah.
It was just the wrapper from that and a knife. So I've been sitting in bed just eating cheese, and I was like, oh man, oh, what a terrible day this is gonna be.
I've been there. No, that's the thing, is like I know I ate other shit. I just don't fully remember what I ate because
right.
That it was the food. Oh, what else do we got? Go in the fridge. Like, I was like, I probably had a couple handfuls of fucking shredded cheddar cheese. Probably a couple quesadillas. I know I had the rest of the Penang curry.
See, he only mentioned the bag of salad, but he forgot all the rest of the shit.
Yeah. No, I said I know I had the Penang curry and the bag of salad because I remember I made like the Japanese style, like the like hibachi salad dressing with fresh grated ginger. You put a little bit of ketchup in there, some sugar, and if you have celery, you grate up the celery too. And a little bit of rice wine vinegar. And so I was making that, and then I just like was maxing down that salad, and I was just like, all right, heat up the Penang curry. And then after I ate those two things, it was just, I guess, green out, blackout, where I was just munching. I was just like, whatever we got.
Dude, did you have any like tortillas?
Yeah. And
I'll say you could have put the curry and the cheese and the lettuce and just had a giant like everything burrito.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I had to mimic how to eat a burrito, but you could have done that.
It's like
as if you don't know how to eat a burrito.
It was like El Pied Piper.
Was that the back like Danny Chaz eating burritos?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's too funny.
It
was good. I had a good weekend so far.
That's dope. I've had to close my Twitch stream, so if anyone does anything, you'd have to let me know.
I got it.
Hey, it's Lily. Hey, Lily.
Hey, look who showed up.
Aww.
Lily.
What are you doing, baby?
She's like, Dad, why are you sitting in front of this again?
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be our time, Dad.
Listen. You talk to her.
Lily.
What baby?
She's cute.
Cute as
That's the
shit.
thing.
Love it.
I'm excited. Like that's like one of the things I'm excited about moving back to my sister's at the end of the month, which is a week away. I have Georgia back, the little pug beagle mix. So I miss my Georgia. So and like I'm definitely gonna give that little dog love. I'm gonna be like, because I know the boys don't give her love right now. Well, they do, but you know how young kids
It's
are.
not Richie love, though, is it? You know?
It's not. Well, because I give her attention. They're too busy playing their video games and shit.
Right.
Like, if I'm going to be streaming, I'll set the damn thing up to autoplay, and I'll just hold her and pet her the whole time. Like fucking Dr. Evil. I'll just be like,
Mrs. Georgia's worth.
Oh, shit.
That's hilarious.
Mikey's in the chat. I'm hung the fuck over.
Yeah.
I woke up early just to throw up.
Oh man, no,
I'm
yeah,
there, brother.
That's as I promised everyone. Mikey is on the show in the chat.
Yeah,
Just as advertised, Mikey's on the show.
right.
Thanks to Luscious Lou for the follow, and thank El Grizu. Let me know if that's wrong. Thanks for following as well. Yeah, so we got Mikey Unlikely in the chat. We got Birdie. We got Miss Joy.
Muzzle chunk.
We got what did I do?
No, Birdie.
Oh, muzzle chunks.
Mozzarella chunks.
No, muzzle chunks sounds so much better.
Got me and I was like,
Auto cucumber.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your new name is Muzzle Chunks.
You,
Birdie, you mean Muzzle Chunks?
I hate it when that happens.
Man.
Kind of how I became Becca Blue.
Becca Blue.
Well, that's just rhyming.
It just happened to work.
And then everything
figure it out no matter what.
we got
already
blue
know.
names.
That's what happens when you listen to Mad Ways all day in your earbuds. You slowly turn blue. Like I can't remember that chick's name now in the Charlie the Chocolate Factory.
Was it Veruca?
Veruca Salt.
Veruca Salt, yeah. Right, so I'm back. I'm in the room. I've got the activity feed.
Do not condone the eating.
Oh.
Damn, Birdie.
All right, easy Muzzle Chunks.
Yeah, muzzle chunks.
Getting pretty close to topical over there, Muzzle.
Damn it.
Muzzle chunks.
Said topical, not edible. So yeah, man, it's been a good weekend all the way around, I think, man, because I went to the dispensary, I went to Taco Bell, I walked in the park earlier this morning. Like I got up and like fucking I wanted to have like a chill ass day. I have this with you guys. I'm gonna watch the Dodgers win tonight and go to the World Series.
Mets are going, baby.
Nah. And yeah, so it's definitely.
Let's get back to the blue conversation.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All I know is I beat the shit out of Boogie last week in that fantasy football league, and I'm going to do the same next week with Mad Ways.
Damn. All right.
I slapped Chico silly.
Well, he's not playing.
Yeah, but he was the first week though. Since I've slapped him silly, he stopped playing.
Yeah, he quit.
The only one who beat me was yourself, Richie.
Damn. Oh, girl.
Not bad for an Englishman who plays with a round ball.
What?
Yeah.
So do you know all the rules of actual football?
Actual football, yeah. It's two teams. We've got a round ball. It lasts 90 minutes. and the aim is to get the ball in the other person's net as many times as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know American football?
It's like when us, the Spaniards, the Italians, and that first invaded America, and we're stealing as much land as we possibly can. And the more land we steal, we win. That's right, isn't it?
Kind of.
And there was something to do with some
mercy.
blankets with a disease on it. I don't know. Something like that.
You got it. That's it. That's football.
Football. No, yeah, I get football. Yeah, it's all about gaining yardage. You're getting your not even I don't know why you call it a ball because it's oval shaped into an end zone, and then it's the best dance you can do, or TikTok highlight video you can get going, and then
Like
you
get
win
extra points for a great dance.
And especially if you've got like diamond earrings on underneath or some gold chains and shit. Yeah.
Or if your girlfriend's Taylor Swift, you get extra points every time they show her.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right, you with us?
Yeah, I'm back now. Did I go glitchy again?
Yeah, you sure did.
I'm blushing now. Yeah.
I'm blushing now.
We just control alt deleted Danny Chaz's brain.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah. That is winning though. If you've got a Taylor Swift, you're winning.
Yeah,
I guess.
if that's your thing.
Yeah, Beckham got himself a Spice Girl. He got himself a Taylor Swift. So if you win the best at football, you get a pop star.
Pop star. Yeah.
Well, let's see. He's about to be playing, so some bitch better give me some points.
No.
Because if not,
Kelsey and
I'll kick your ass off the team. Because you've been playing like shit this whole time.
He has to, man.
I'm gonna bench you every fucking game. See how you like it. I won't even trade you because someone will pick you up, and then you'll do wonders.
I mean, if he wants to come back to college, I know a team that could really use him.
Behind every great football player is a great woman, like Taylor Swift, Posh Spice, Nicole Simpson. They're all, behind every good player there's a great wife. Hey, what up, Stu? Stu, I'll send you a link if you're up for it.
Get your ass on here, Stu.
Get your ass on here, Stu dog.
It will be hilarious to see Travis Kelce go back to college and destroy people.
Right?
Just run them straight over, man.
Can he do that?
Come on.
No, it's eligible.
No.
No.
Well,
I don't know.
It's like you going and
There's
playing
some
T-ball against a bunch of kids. Like,
no,
no.
I bet you could still do it because if he goes to if he's done with, he retires professional football, and then he goes back to college, and he still wants to play. I'm sure he could. I don't see why he couldn't.
Becca knows. Isn't it eligibility or something?
If he graduated, like if he went into the NFL and still had eligibility in college, right? In the same way that, like, a high school player may or may not play, they may just go to college and skip their senior year, or some go straight to the NBA or whatever out of high school. If they still have years of eligibility, sometimes it has to be asked for by the NCAA. You got to petition the NCAA,
right?
And they'll decide, because there are players in college that are pushing 30 because we had COVID years and all that fun shit.
So would you, if you was a college, if you was a college owner or organizer, and you had a great player, you could say to them, "Look, don't you dare graduate. Like, we're going to hold you back."
No, because there is an amount of eligibility. You can't just keep making them a freshman every year. Like, that's not how it works.
But what about if they're dumb as shit and they don't pass whatever they're there for?
then that's a scholastic failure, and that wouldn't
Right.
count for your shit. Yeah, you have to maintain the grades. So, but technically, I'm thinking now, LeBron James went from he played 1 year of college, right?
Brony?
Wasn't he with the Irish? No, I mean LeBron Senior.
Oh, I don't know.
He played no, I think the Irish were like his high school team. So he went from high school to the pros. So technically, he could retire from the NBA, start taking classes at a college, and then walk on to the basketball team as a 50-year-old man.
As a 50-year-old freshman.
Yeah. And just dunk on motherfuckers.
Dominate.
I don't know.
He played no college. There you go.
I mean, I guess maybe.
There's got to be a rule.
I don't know if there's a legit age limit. I don't think they should, but
no, hell no.
Those
really
kids be running on his ass though. That's
right.
Really,
yeah, that's true.
But he'd just be
I have a team that desperately needs a tight end that knows how to fucking block.
There you go.
I don't know what none of them words mean, Becca.
I don't even know.
Huh?
I don't know what a tight end is or a block.
I'll show you a tight end.
I don't think you will, would you?
Yeah, where are you gonna get one, Richie?
Right,
Yeah, fucking hell. Was Chico home from work then?
Not yet. Not yet. Fucking Alabama lost to Tennessee yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, they did.
Do you remember?
I don't know if you.
Do you remember when Michelle?
We don't got Saban anymore. That's fine.
Do you remember when Michelle Wee was playing golf and whatever the chicks version of the Masters is, she won, and then she had to go back to school after because the summer was over.
Oh yeah, but
remember?
She like 15 though. I think she was.
Yeah, and that's what
real
I'm saying.
Young.
It was high school. It wasn't even college, and
right.
She just won millions and millions of dollars, and Nike had endorsed her and everything. And she went, "No, I'm going back to school."
It's still mandated by like the state that you're in that you attend like school. Yeah. So.
Yes. Can you imagine what that last year must feel like? Like there's millions of dollars on the table, and you're trying to do algebra.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like, can you imagine the distraction that must be? Like, she could own that school if she wanted to. You know,
she made more than most of those teachers.
Yeah, like, combined.
Ever.
You know?
And then like that's the thing too. It's like, oh, I didn't turn in my paper. Well, I already made more money than you. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I'm gonna end up being a fucking a garbage man. But the garbage men make more money than teachers. So fuck.
What if you're a sleazy high school millionaire? You're just like putting hundreds in their pocket and slapping them on the cheeks. Be like, go to the teacher's lounge. I'll let you know when we're ready for you.
I think I got.
You slip up like 200. You're like, we're having a pizza day and better.
Yeah, pizza day on Friday. Make it happen.
And you better get the goddamn TV in the room.
Yeah.
The
It's
one
like-
that works without the fucking yellow wine, green.
We want to
line
watch
going
Transformers, not do this algebra bullshit.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll find I got an A, toots.
Oh damn!
That's a female.
That's a female teacher.
It's someone's mom.
Yeah, that is a weird spot. I mean, there's gotta be a bunch of teenage like YouTube stars that have the same shit. You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah,
bringing in millions of views and dollars and whatnot, and they're still like 15, 16 years old. That's fucking nuts.
I think when it comes to like being an influencer or you know, this kind of like whether it's streaming or it's I think those fall under entertainment laws, which means that like they don't actually get the money, the parents get the money.
Parents, right? Yeah.
And a percentage of it has to go into a trust for the kid
really?
that is actually making the money.
Right. And wasn't that the deal with Britney Spears? Wasn't that her thing where her parents were like, trying to keep like 85% of all of her money. It's like, but she's an adult now. Like, you can't.
And then they called her crazy and put her in a conservatorship.
Weird.
And that was only lifted like a year and a half ago or something.
That's fucking nuts.
I'm a little bit lost. We're talking Britney Spears. Yeah, because that people reckon that she was under some sort of mind control and all shit. Nah, man, she was just a young kid with too much on her plate at once and had a breakdown.
And parents that didn't have her best interest at heart.
No.
Yeah.
Really,
I mean, I left school.
Her best interest at heart.
I left school early, and what you would call high school, I left early because I was working.
We could tell.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I got 3 degrees at Tilton, says otherwise, but
yeah.
I left school early.
It's Celsius, centigrade, and Kelvin or Fahrenheit. Those are these 3 degrees.
So I've got a degree in building studies, a building contract law, degree in contract law, and one in economics. So I left high school, what you would call high school, earlier because I was at work already. So I was working weekends, nights, school breaks, and things like that. And I started to get in trouble towards the end of the school, but I was a smart kid. I was like in the schools. I think it's the same as you. You're graded like a league table, and you're put in a class to be among people with the same sort of IQ.
Yeah,
like AP.
Yeah, I was in the higher IQ classes in my school, and I got into trouble a few months before my final exams. Long story short, me and this other kid kept fighting each other all the time, and they was going to move me from one school to another school because they thought it was going to go that me and the other kid was going to hurt each other. So they moved me to another school, and my father went, "What's the point? You're already at work. You're earning money. Carry on with your work." And I'd done that, and then I applied to colleges and got a reference letters from my high school to say that I can keep up with the workload and everything else. And then I went to college. I paid college and went privately because in England you get free education. But because I never had the grades when I left, because I left early, I could pay and go. And that's what I've done. I remember doing that. So really, I was like Michelle Wee, really, you know. That's the point I was getting to.
But with way less money. No, that's an interesting system, though. Yeah, that's a crazy system. Or just the way you went about it, I mean.
The way I went about it, it was a bit unconventional, but it worked for me at the time. To tell you the truth, the last year of my high school, I felt like I was just going through the motions. Like I didn't, to sound arrogant, I wasn't feeling challenged or nothing at all. So I just got into trouble. You know, I got into trouble. Yeah.
We call that senioritis. Because
is that what that is? Yeah.
Yeah. Senioritis, where you're just like,
I'd outgrown the place. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, this is a waste of my time.
I'm sitting in the classroom thinking I could be earning X amount of pounds now doing the trade I've learned as an extracurricular type thing. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I was a smart cunt. So fuck all of you. And especially you. Not that it paid off. I'm fucking kidding. But there you go. Oh, my life's a fucking mess, man.
Oh god!
I should have stayed in school.
No.
Nah, there is something torturous about I'd say middle school, like socially, because you're in just that age is crazy. but there's something torturous about high school where you're smart, right? You're capable. They will let you drive a car, but you still have to ask to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like that is such a weird time to be alive.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Yeah. I think you just hit the nail on the head with that statement. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I'm past this shit. Like of yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full, sir.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It's like they're telling you to be more responsible, while at the same time not letting you do some of the most basic things that a responsible person would just, you could count on them to do anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to be here at this time. You know what I mean? Like you have to stand there until the bell rings and then walk outside. You know, it's just like a weird regiment that doesn't. That's why college, or you know, getting out of high school is such like a. That's why a lot of American kids kind of flip out. It's because they just get this newfound freedom, and everything's been regimented with their parents and teachers and principals along the way. Like 7:15, you go here. 8:15 you go here, and then you get to like college and all this stuff, and you start to have the freedom to regiment yourself. And some kids like flip out because they just don't know how to like construct their day, you know. So
that's why I think the 21-year-old drinking law is ridiculous in America. I think that's a ridiculous law where you're turning alcohol into this holy grail that's hidden behind a secret cabinet, when it should just when it should be down to yourself, your own self-control, and your parents and your upbringing to not make a great big issue of it, because people go wild, don't they? It's like, yeah, man, let's have a kegger, and you think, oh, just have a couple of beers, it's all right. Like it becomes this sacred thing that you have to go and trick someone that you're old enough to go and buy and things like that, you know? Like, I think it's one thing the Europeans have got right, where we'll have a glass of wine with our dinner. It isn't a novelty to us by the time we're 18, you know, like to go and get smashed up.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not forbidden.
Nah, you know? Spring break does look fun though.
What's the drinking rules with you, Danny? Like, can you take like your 16-year-old, like say if you had like a 16-year-old son, can you take him and like with dinner, you'll let him order a glass of wine?
Me personally, yeah. So, my kids can't be sold alcohol until they're 18.
Okay.
But I don't think the police are going to come around and lock me up for letting them have a bottle.
So if you do it at home, that's fine. But like you can't go out to like eat at a restaurant.
No. We can't walk and sit in a restaurant and say, "Well, he's my son." They'll go, "No, we'll be shut down for that." Yeah,
because that was always like one of the things that they like that I grew up with, where it's like, oh yeah, over there, like the drinking age is 16, and like you can go in with your parents, and like
in a lot of Europe you can, So in like Germany and France,
in Germany,
at 16 you can go and drink with your parents in a pub and buy and order a glass of beer, at 16, But there's also I don't know if you've got the laws we've got. So if I go to a pub, drink my body weight in some type of alcohol, come out of the pub and have a
300 gallons.
Yeah, man. And I come out of there and have a terrible accident, I can sue the landlord for selling me the alcohol.
Okay.
It's like, so it's the responsibility of the person selling you the alcohol not to let you leave in a terrible state where you can't get home. And
that's kind of like like here in Illinois, where it's like if we do overserve them, we have to make sure that we call them a cab or Uber or something like that to get them home. Because if they do get into an accident, they could easily they'll blow it and be like, oh, well, where were you at? Oh, I just left, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll, the cops will come and be like, well, why didn't you do this, this, and this, and this? And then so our liquor license would get pulled probably. And then Sued, obviously, by probably a couple people, and probably the city. So,
a typical thing that happened. Well, it's not a typical thing. A real thing that happened. My older brother was in a pub, and he was drinking with the owner of the pub all day. Both of them were drinking all day, and they had a falling out towards the end of the day with each other.
That's what happens if you've been drinking all day.
So the owner of the pub called the police, and because him and my brother had fisticuffs.
Oh shit!
So the owner of the pub called the police and had my brother arrested and tried to press charges.
Yeah.
And the case was, well, no, you were both drinking together. You're both as bad as each other.
Mm-hmm.
All he has to pay for is the damage to the fruit machine that he put you in. Yeah.
Dang.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
British law.
Becca's like, wait. You just glossed over something.
I know. I just glossed over a terrible thing that happened. Yeah. Yeah.
He said
I need you to explain a fruit machine.
Oh, fruit machine is when you go in the casino and you play the slots. We call them,
okay.
they're fruit machines because they're fruits that spin, aren't they? Like lemon.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were put $1 in and an apple or an orange comes
No,
out.
no, it's the gambling. Oh, so sorry, you don't gamble, do you? So
we do.
What you have in the casinos, we have in the pubs.
Like, we call those slots. We do those too. Yeah.
Yeah, we have slots in the pubs here. Yeah,
now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you for making him clarify that, Becca. Because I was like, all right. So it's like $5 for a pineapple,
like an old school cigarette machine.
Yeah. It's one of the ones where you pull the lever.
And you get
Yeah. So the pub landlord had to be removed from the fruit machine. Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Why do you call it a fruit machine though?
Because the original ones was always 3 lemons and you won off 3, like it was
Oranges,
always cherries. It was cherries or strawberries and lemons and that. Yeah, so we call them fruit machines. Yeah. One-armed bandits is the other things as well that we call them.
One-armed bandits.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a nickname for him here too.
Mm.
But now they're just buttons.
No, but you have the big one, don't you, with the massive things, and you pull the great big lever.
Certain places, yes.
Yeah, the novelty ones. Yeah, I've seen them ones. They're cool. I've seen people win them as well. Is that like, and the big bell goes off like an alarm, and all the coins start falling. Yeah, that's a nice bit of.
That's the part that I miss.
Yeah, the noise,
winning, actually coming out of the machine.
They don't give you coins anymore. Yeah,
but you don't get coins anymore.
It prints on a ticket sheet.
That was fun.
Oh, man, really? I guess that makes sense. Yeah,
that's why, like on the cruise ship, we like me and my sister, we do play like the. It's the fucking coin game where you throw like they actually give you tokens. And like you put like $20 in, you get a bucket full of tokens, and you just start dropping them in the slots, and they'll fall and they push.
Yeah.
Oh, you do it with tokens. We do it with coins. Yeah.
Yeah. So they do tokens. So because not everyone has coins anymore. But so we do those, and then like they'll have like $100 bill, $50 bill, poker chips, whatever in there. So it's like that's what we'll do. We'll just like sit there because after the roulette and the slots are like dicked out, and it's just like, okay, let's just do this because I know I can actually win something in here and just have a good time just sitting here having a beer. And like she doesn't really drink much, so it's like she might have like a Mai Tai or something and just be sitting there do. So we got Pan Badass in the
Did you see his comment
in the chat? Hey, what's up, everyone? I heard fruit machines and sluts sound like the pub.
Yeah, it is the pub. Yeah, fruit machines and sluts.
This is the Pub on Sunday podcast.
Yeah. As it happens tonight for me, it's the pub on Sunday. I'm very thirsty.
Are you drinking a Foster's? Is that what?
That's what I was just about to ask.
Foster's.
They don't got
Australian.
They don't got that oil cans though, like we do.
The what oil cans? What do you mean?
Yeah, they got like the fucking here they got like the chunky like can that looks like an oil.
Yeah, they're
can.
giant. They're like this fat.
Yeah,
because
like,
these are only weak. These are about 4% or something, aren't they? 3%.
Yeah, I don't know. Foster's.
They're not very strong. They're
Australian for piss.
It is that at 3.7. They're what I call chugging beers. I can drink as many of them as I want. They're only weak, aren't they?
Mikey, I'm still in bed. The ghost that haunts my house decided to turn the TV on.
I've spoke to Mikey about this. I've told you that that the ghost used to turn my TV on in the middle of the night.
You rolled over on your remote.
Oh shit!
Bullshit. Right.
Bullshit.
Have you not heard this story, Becca? About the ghost
turn? Show is extremely
right. So in my kitchen, I've got a TV that hangs on the wall. Yeah. And I've got a beautiful sound system with it. It's very loud. And I'd be in bed, and at like 2 a.m. in the morning, it'd go bang and come on very loud. And like, I never turned it off loud. It's to the maximum. Yeah, it would come on this TV. And I'd get up and think, what the fuck? Because all scared and shit. And I'd go down there and turn it off. This is 100% true. Kelly Chaz. Right? So I would go down in the middle of the night. And I think, what the fuck is this? Be scared and turn the TV off. This must have happened 6 times over the course of 2 or 3 years. Yeah? Becca's laughing, right?
We're laughing at Unchained.
Damn, Ghost keeps flipping it to soft porn as well. Damn it.
Right?
Damn it. Oh no.
So Becca, right? I decided to get a better TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that TV was pretty good. And that's the one we watch all the time. I've got another room in the house with a lesser TV. So I've done the switcheroo. The shitty TV went, the one from the kitchen went in the lounge, and I got the brand new TV and put it on the wall. That TV's doing the same thing. A completely different TV is doing exactly the same thing. Every now and then it comes on as loud as shit in the middle of the night, and there's no one around to turn it on. And it's a different machine. It's not, so it ain't like the TV's got a timer on it or nothing like that. It's not a power surge.
Right.
It's turning on full blast. Yeah, got a poltergeist.
It doesn't have a sleep function or
no. It's a different TV.
Function.
It's a completely different TV.
I understand it's a different TV. But
yeah. No, the sleep function. It's not that. No, that's the first thing I'll check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ghost.
I mean, I believe that.
It's scary as well.
I believe that.
But Mikey started telling me that he's got a ghost that does the same thing in his house. So, like, yeah. And I've seen Poltergeist. The little girl looking at the fuzzy screen. They're here. Yeah.
Been to the light, Carolyn.
And I had a ghost walk through me twice in his house as well.
How do you know that?
Because I was the one getting walked through.
Jeff, somebody didn't tell me it happened to me, you moron.
Fucking Danny Chance has ectoplasm dripping out his
ass. He's like, it was a ghost.
That felt fucking weird.
Give me a tissue.
Did it get cold?
Yeah. Freezing. It gets really cold and then you go whoomp through you and you're like, takes your breath away. Like Beetlejuice.
You're like Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Or I could be a liar.
Stop leaving it on channel 666.
Yeah.
Mike
well, you know how
like 130 years old. Someone definitely died here.
Oh yeah, more than one person died there, Mike.
I'm laying it right now,
and I'm guessing a few in the alleyway as well.
Those are more recent though.
And the way you were pounding booze this morning, Mike, and there's going to be another one soon.
Shut up. Don't say those words.
It'd be right.
Let's not do that, Mike.
Don't put those bad voodoo.
Don't do that.
There.
Touch wood.
Motherfucking Kelsey, you ain't doing shit.
Back to football. American football.
I think I was haunted once.
I'm not watching it. Well,
You
no,
was
because I'm
haunted
playing.
once?
Not haunted.
Yeah, but it was weird because like there were some one-ups involved too, so I can't really trust my intuition, but the house was super old and it was like plantation style. So it was like it used to be like a southern plantation. So it was like the big house. Yeah, it was like the big house, and then it had like little like shitty houses like around it on this big plot of land. And yeah, man, the weird part was, I was invited to come over and I'd only really seen like the kitchen and the living room, just the way you go into the house. You're like, I was just in this one section. And then, they invited some of us to like stay the night or whatever. So I was like, all right. So, having a good old time. And then I realized the kitchen and the living room were like redone. Like, so it had like granite countertops and like a stainless steel refrigerator and like nice floors. But then the rest of the house had barely been touched for 100 fucking years. So like the bedroom had like a little fireplace in it and like old fucking paintings of like sailboats and like real thin, like wispy curtains and shit. It was all creaky. So by the time I got upstairs, I was like, freak the fuck out. Like, I was on high alert.
And you're one-ups too.
Yeah, I was on one-ups too. So like I was like, oh man, this is bad news, and but yeah, nothing really like messed with me, but I mean, it was just the oldness of it all. I was like, this is not good vibes going on right here. So, but I'll let you know if they go through me.
Oh, well, you all know when they go through you. It's a weird experience. Takes your breath away. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
She does say that.
But, I don't know if it was a ghost or not. I'm just saying that for like comical purposes. But it could have been. It could have been. Like, I don't know what the truth is. But I was listening to a podcast the other day, the Mysterious Radio, and the lady on there was talking to another lady, and they was well informed. And I couldn't but agree. She was saying that people have been talking about ghosts and spirits since words have been written on paper. Like there's reports of ghosts, spirits, entities, energies. So whether it is a ghost or just an energy or a disturbance in your energy or whatever it is, I don't know. But you can't deny the amount of like the amount of literature and talk of it. Like Richie's looking at me like, "Fuck you, Danny," making us all look stupid. You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was looking at me like you're making us all look stupid, Danny. Stop talking.
I'm just listening.
He's pissed off at Travis Kelce right now.
I'm not even looking at that.
Taylor's mad at him.
I'm playing fucking Chico, and Chico's not even playing no more.
Yeah.
So he's
just
Chico. Ghosted. He just ghosted the shit, and now I gotta suffer it. But no, I believe in ghosts. There's sometimes where like I've had too many close calls.
Good.
Within my life where I know something or someone or whoever, my guardian angel was like, let me take the wheel. Let me do this, or put a blind eye over something. And, it's like, I haven't gone to jail. I haven't been, you know what I mean? Like,
you keep knocking wood, bro.
Yeah.
I got a lot of dead people in my family so they take turns fucking being the guardian angel.
I feel like that too. No, I'm glad you said that because I feel like
I've like grown out. But that's the thing is like after a crazy thing happens, it's like, okay, that I need to grow up and not do dumb shit like this again. Okay, yep. Check that off. Okay, grow up. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cool. And then like they're like, okay. But there's been a couple times where I'm just like, so yeah, no, like, and then like living down in Alabama in the fucking Appalachians, you do get some weird fucking noises at night.
Yeah.
And you get some weird shit where it's just like, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm not going outside. Nope. Because it was just me living down in the house down in Alabama, and it wasn't a windy night. And my mom had big wind chimes, like pipes, and everything. And it needed a nice gust of wind or someone to go over there and hit it to make it move. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and I was just like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. I like ran around the house, made sure all the doors were locked, all the windows were like closed or whatever. I was like, nope.
You were scared.
Oh, hell yeah. No, it's like there's so much creepy shit. I've heard noises. I've heard shit.
His TV turns on. It says, Richie, would you like to play a game?
He's like, no. As I'm doing it, like mid-gravity bong, like, no.
Well, of course I'll do TV. What game you think got in mind?
He's high as shit. He's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm playing. Can you get off my TV? I was playing a game. I was playing Call of Duty with Chico. I don't want to play a game with your goofy ass.
Have you seen the thumbnail to the sesh on Friday yet, Jeff? The thumbnail on YouTube. The thumbnail on YouTube is you all laid back like this with a stogie on.
Oh, it's the automatic generation of the thumbnail, wasn't it? Like,
I don't know if someone's picked it or what, but it's cool as shit. It's like you're like leaning back. You're like leaning back with a stogie.
So it's not Boogie's AI or like normal thumbnail?
No, it's for some it's
just
you.
A picture of me.
It's a picture of you all laid back with a stogie on. Yeah.
Halfway, like it's like it depends on like where it at in the sesh. It will pull a picture.
Oh, yeah,
and then
it's a great picture.
You're just sitting there like,
yeah, I'm just like,
I'm gonna have to present it now.
It's a real quick like.
It fits the show. It's a great picture. What up, Panda Birdhouse? Luscious Lou.
There,
is it Luscious Lou? Yeah, Unchained. I see Luscious Lou in Mikey's earlier. We've got Unchained. We've got Birdie. We've got Becca. Boo in the house.
Mikey Mikey's ghost.
That
that's a cool picture.
I got it.
That picture really fits that sesh. Because that's exactly it was. It was laid back, cool sesh. It was a great episode. Anyone who hasn't seen it, go and watch it. Yeah, that's thing to be proud of that episode. I really enjoyed it, and I won at What the Dub. So make sure you watch that bit. I've never won.
Yeah,
that is a great thumbnail, isn't it?
Kicking back, man. Yeah. Feeling no pain.
Because like you was on the session, you were smoking that, and a couple of times someone asked you something, and before you answered, you went inhaled, exhaled, and then carried on the conversation. I was like, Jeff's cool tonight, man.
420, Richie.
He smokes cool. Let's go. Thank you, Becca.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Wow. She's like your alarm clock.
Yeah.
Every day at 4:20, Becca goes.
I noticed that, but I know that he's in the same time zone as me.
There you go.
I need.
Shit!
I need you to send me that in Instagram or something. So I'd just be like, Richie, it's 4:20. I'm gonna make that my alarm that goes off every 4:20. Like, oh shit, Becca! All right, let's go. Or I'll make it a drop like fucking Danny Chaz does.
Yeah, them drops. I'm having good fun with them.
Richie D 420. The way your tone goes up is so funny, man. Like,
because I was expecting to be like, Richie D 420.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I don't know. I thought it sounds perfect in my head. It sounds like a perfect,
it's great.
perfect.
Oh, it's perfect, all right.
But when
I
I
was just expecting something else.
but when I sing, I also feel like I sound like Curtis Mayfield.
You're not Boogie.
I know I don't, but in my head I do. You know.
Everybody get your bongs and toast.
Oi.
Like he says, Luscious Lou and I go way back. Way back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you seen a ghost? The Crooked Man. What the fuck?
I need to know more. Pan, I need to know more about this.
Not crooked, right?
Yeah. Well, shit, we almost got Halloween. We got Halloween coming up, so it's a good time for ghost stories.
Happens. Yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah,
I want to hear about that, Pan. Is there any way we can hear about that story? Because I want to hear it now. Because you can't just chuck the Crooked Man in the chat and just leave it at that. Now I'm all intrigued and shit. Yeah.
So the Crooked Man is it's a movie. It's a Hellboy spinoff.
All right. Because I like the Hellboy movies. I'll watch that then.
Well, there's another one from 2016.
You've scared Becca away now. Yeah. She's like, boo.
No. I'll be back.
No.
Danny,
I wanted to ask you because I watched this the other night. Have you ever seen Donnie Darko?
I love Donnie Darko. That's a great movie.
That's like my Halloween. I watch that every year, like around Halloween.
That's one of my hangover movies that I watch if I'm ever hungover. Yeah. That's a great movie.
Oh, it is.
Soundtrack's amazing as well.
So the reason I brought that up is I have the original and then I have the director's cut. And you know how like during Donnie Darko they have like the 80s songs throughout, like when they do like the montages.
Mad World,
Yeah, well, they keep Mad World in the director's cut, but every single other song is a different 80s song than the original movie. So it adds this like, it's like the same movie with a different soundtrack. And the reason it's longer is they put up like, you know, when that lady, sorry for everybody who hasn't seen Donnie Darko, but go watch it. When he gets that lady's book that explains time travel.
Yeah.
It actually, in between scenes for like the second half of the movie, it cuts to like pictures of the book basically. So it transcribes what she wrote about time travel. So it like really outfits like the main story that's going on. It talks about like the traveler and like how he's going to affect the world around him during the time that he's on Earth. So it's like, it's just so much more than the original. So if you get a chance, check that out, man. It's like a new take on the movie you already love.
Yeah, I do love that movie. That movie's like,
it's weird, but
it's a you find out what's happening in Act 3 movie. Like it's great. But I love that. I love movies with that where the actors are all great and it's them silences where they're acting the acting can just take over the screen. They don't have to be making a sound.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie. Drew Barrymore is excellent in it.
Yeah. Seth Rogen is one of the bullies.
Is he?
Yeah, it's young Seth Rogen. Yeah, so next time you see it,
I'll notice it now. Yeah,
it's when he was doing like Freaks and Geeks, like on television, on American television. So it's like his very, very early days of his acting career. And he's great in it too. He's got lines, and he's like kind of hilarious. Actor. Yeah, he's kind of hilarious, but he's super mean. It's a really good part for him, man. So
and that's what's it called? Jake Gyllenhaal's sister too, Maggie.
Yeah, it's literally Jake and Maggie, brother and sister playing brother and sister in the movie. So it's super cool.
That's cool too. That's easy. That's an easy role then. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, just play your
just argue at the dinner table. Yeah. Like I
you know
just
what I mean?
call her a bitch at the dinner table, just like in the old days.
And Patrick Swayze's got a risky role in that.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does, man.
Yeah, that's a really
right,
risky
yeah.
role to have took on. Like, you know, that he took on.
Everyone does such a good job. Noah Wiley does great in that. Like, it's just a great movie all the way around. So
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, I think also though too is like it is a risky role, but at the same time, with what the movie is about, then like it's like then it's not so risky because it's just like, well, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Like someone who is like an
Yeah.
attractive person who's would be like the front of everything and going to this, that, like all that crazy
Right.
shit. So it's like
It happens a lot in the real world, so it's
Yeah.
relatable.
yeah,
It's relatable. Yeah.
yeah,
I
creepy
think-
and funny. That's the way I like it.
I wonder if I could start a cult. Do you think we should start a cult?
easy.
I think we started about a year ago.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's called The Usual Suspects.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Send
Been
more
than a
money.
year.
Yes.
Yeah. Drink
Send me your clean urine.
Oh my god.
I got a job interview.
No.
Damn.
Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it now. Mikey sends me fucking baby oil, and he's like, "This is ghost piss." I've been collecting my ghost pisses in a bucket for me.
Unchained is gonna fucking dox you and find your fucking address. Then he's gonna send you shit. He's gonna actually send you some real piss, like some clean piss. They're like, here you go.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. There was a show I used to watch, and he goes, this guy comes over to his house, and he's like, he's his friend, but he's also like a weed dealer. And he's like, "Hey man, I got a deal on some piss if you need it." He's on the phone, and the guy goes, "What? You're a fucking piss dealer now?" He goes, "Yeah, I sell all my customers weed, and then I sell them clean piss to get away with like smoking all the weed that I give them." He's like, "I've doubled my profits." It's like, holy
That sounds like workaholics. That's awesome.
yeah. It's a low life thing to do right there.
That sounds something like I would do.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, got to keep your job.
So the movies, I watched it before we started today.
Which one?
The remake, 2017. I don't think I've ever seen the original, and which is weird because I love horror films. I should see it, but it was on the TV, and I thought, oh, I've got a couple of hours, I'm going to watch it, and yeah, good movie. Good movie.
The original's Tim Curry.
I'm going to watch the original. Now I've watched. Shouldn't have done it in this order, but now I'm thirsty for the original now. Yeah.
The original's a little bit different. It's cool how like the new one, like how they remade the new one. I do enjoy it. But I like both of them. I feel like the newer one's a little bit more scary, just from like the special effects and everything. But growing up with the original one, it's like it's funny now to me, but
Yeah,
it's still good. Like it's a throwback. It's like I always put it on during Halloween.
Nobody's better than Tim Curry.
I mean, films that get adapted from Stephen King movies, 90% of them are shit because it's hard to put the book on screen.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so they're not great movies, but there's a few excellent movies. But there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
when you watch them. So I was a bit dubious. Kelly didn't like it.
They're both long as fuck.
My dog got scared at one bit.
Even Stand By Me is like one of Stephen King's short stories.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great. I mean, The Green Mile is Stephen King.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was a series of books, wasn't it? The Green Mile. I remember reading. I remember reading the first one when I was on holiday one year. It just ended abruptly, and I remember thinking, "Oh, what?" And then when you got to the next page, it was "Get Volume 2." I thought, "You dirty bastard," and that was the end of that.
And then they actually released the entire collection before the movie came out. So they actually released it all of the volumes in one book, which is how I read it.
I only read volume 1, and I was like, "You just duped me," so I didn't go back to it. I'll watch the movie.
Then this dude goes to jail, and then that's over. Like, what the fuck?
I was like, "What about the fucking mouse? What's happened to the mouse?"
Yeah,
So
what happened to the mouse?
Yeah.
Well, I heard that one of my favorite, speaking of Halloween and scary movies, was Beetlejuice, and they just had Beetlejuice 2 come out. So I was wondering if anybody knew about that or had seen that yet.
I had not seen it. I think Mad Ways went and saw it in the theater.
Oh,
I
word.
haven't seen
Okay.
it yet, but I want to say it's on Amazon to rent now for like $20.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Already?
And there's a stage show of it as well
I
over
think
here.
so. Let me check.
Let's see. No, it's in the theaters over here.
Oh yeah, but they have early
release.
Pan says it sucks.
Word.
Not why or anything, just it sucks. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny everybody's pissed off about the new Joker movie.
I don't understand why, do you?
And how it's a fucking musical. You have Lady Gaga. Of course it's a musical.
It's somebody going through. So the joke. I'm a Joker fan. I'm a huge fan of the Joker character. So the fact where, like, on the wall next to me is a 3-foot piece of art of the Joker. I'm a huge that. I don't like Batman. I like the Joker. And
which one?
All of them. And I'm not even kidding.
I do. I like them all too. I like all the Jokers just because of the different.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger done a wonderful job.
He did a really good one.
The guy from whatever bullshit he was in before, the one in Suicide Squad who got
Jared Leto.
He got a bad rap, and I thought he'd done a good version of Joker. Because Joker, there's a even in the comic books, there's different versions of Joker in the comic books, and so each one is aimed towards a separate thing.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was excellent.
Yeah.
Even back to the guy in the 60s.
George Romero.
George Romero was
not George Romero, but
no, he was the director of. Yeah, it was the similar name, and
Caesar.
That's it,
right? Caesar Romero.
100% right. Yeah.
There you go. I knew it was Romero.
But when I see the Joker movie with I'm gonna fuck his name out. Is it Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, he's a big tall black dude who plays basketball for the Harlem Globetrotters.
Joaquin Phoenix is the porn star.
Oh, it's Jacqueline Phoenix. Jacqueline, isn't it? Jacqueline?
Joaquin.
Yeah, it's his own fault for having a bullshit name. Right? So.
Yeah, why can't he have a name like his brother, River? What the fuck?
I
rest
think
in peace, River. I like the movie. I thought it was a good movie. I like the fact that they.
I gotta fact check myself.
I like the fact that they passed his laugh off as a nervous tick. And I like the fact that he had a card because when he starts laughing, he can't help it. And he showed the lady on the bus, I have a nervous tick. I cannot help. I'm not laughing at you. Like he had a card and he was embarrassed of it. And you could slowly see him unwinding.
Yeah, that makes him lose it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was excellent. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Lady Gaga version.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's a musical, if it is, I haven't seen it, is even better because it's his mind. It's how he's seeing it's how he's seeing, portraying and seeing shit.
But the thing too is Joker was always extravagant. He was extra showtime. He was showy. Like even the Jack Nicholson was a fucking
when he's
singing and dancing around and shit.
I love that shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
so
don't get all pissy because it's not the Dark Knight.
But even the Dark Knight Joker, he's standing on billions of dollars and he slides down. It goes whee. and then sets fire to it, and then sets fire to it behind him. Like it's what the best scene in Joker action wise, I think, is when he's walking away from the hospital dressed as a nurse.
Yeah.
And he's hitting the detonator and nothing's happening, and he's going, and then it blows up, and he's like, and he just scurries off, like,
and he jumps in the back of the bus and they take off.
Yeah, like that's the Joker, like that is that. So,
yeah, I did like him because one of the best lines I think in Joker history is he goes, "Do I look like a guy with a plan?" You know, and I'm like, oh, that just it just encapsulates everything about him.
Yeah. I'll just it's just one of my favorite characters. When I was even like when I see the character appear in like Gotham, the Joker in Gotham is amazing. The TV series, yeah. Because they do the switcheroo and they do the twin brother thing because the Joker dies and it turns out that the twin brother was more evil than him and he's the real one. Like it's a great actor. It's the kid from Shameless that plays him. Yeah, and it's brilliant. I could go on all night about that and bored to share you, but yeah, I love it. I really do. Who's your Joker, Becca? I'm going to guess it's Jack Nicholson.
Huh?
Who's your favorite Joker? Is it?
I have a favorite.
Is it Brian Quinn? From Impractical Jokers? No.
Oh God.
Now I go. Oh man.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, damn. If you said like Joe or something, I've been like
Joe, what's his go? Yeah.
All
right. Some land, some don't. You know.
I'm expecting.
Strikes and gutters.
On Cheetos.
I've got to say my favorite is Jack Nicholson.
And I didn't want to crunch in the mic.
That's fine.
Now what? Sorry, I ADHD'd hard.
I was asking who your favorite Joker was. You asked who mine was. I was asking who yours was. Mine's Jack Nicholson.
I mean, I think you're right, though. Jack made it his own.
Yeah.
He made it his own to his detriment.
Yeah.
You know.
It wasn't far off the real Jack, was it? He's a crazy bastard.
Probably when he's all coked up,
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
like in The Shining, at the end of The Shining, he pulls that Joker face, doesn't he? When he's frozen in the ice, and he's like in the ice at the end of The Shining, and that.
I think that's why they cast him.
I've got to,
because it was just too perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. He is a crazy bastard. Yeah.
I thought Becca was going to pick Cheeto Romero. It's like crumbs flew out of her mouth.
I thought it was joking. She was going to go George Lopez.
This bag of Cheetos has been staring me in the face for like 3 days.
Yes, I love puffy or crunchy.
Crunchy.
Oh,
that's why I'm muting the microphone.
I love it.
I don't want crunch in the microphone.
Yeah, I think mine's a tie. If I had to pick, man, it really is a tie between Jack and Joaquin Phoenix. Not Joaquin Phoenix. No. What? No.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Yeah. Because what they did was they did two things that the other guys didn't. They encapsulated the character of what the Joker in the comic book was, and they nailed their own specific performance for that character. I think Jared Leto is great in that. There is just an extra gear that they went to make it their own. And maybe that's just Jack Nicholson's like personality spewing into the character or whatever. But what they did, you could see on like as I consider it special as far as like performance goes. You know, they really brought something to the characters that we hadn't really seen before. And you can only do that a certain number of times. They can't all be winners, right? But they really did just do something else that transcended everything else on the screen.
I think they were the truest to the comic book. And the guy from Gotham, the kid who played him in Gotham, I think they were the truest to the comic book versions. Yeah, because they dialed it down with the '60s version because it was a more camp. It wasn't dark, was it? It was a more camp version. Yeah.
There you go. That is very accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like the Joaquin Phoenix one, that one would be like just like real life and like schizophrenia and like that type of like mental health, mental actual breakdown.
Right.
Yeah, I disagree with the Heath Ledger heroin
pills.
Why?
I don't think he looked like he didn't act like a heroin addict. The heroin addicts I've seen are nodding and begging. Like
I think with the darkness of heroin, like I think like that's like the thing where it's like because like this one he was all like geeked out. You know, he's all like coked up on this one. This one definitely meth. This one, I'd be like, I feel like pills or something where it was just like more of like the darker, grimy
brooding
side.
darkness. Yeah.
I mean, but Heath Ledger weren't laying on his back shitting himself and watching a baby crawl across the ceiling, was he?
No, exactly.
No, you know.
But when I saw that, I was like, that does make sense to me.
Yeah. I can see the relation for the epidemics at the time of the releases. Yeah. So what would the next one be? It'd be like too much Costa coffee, or
well, I mean, like because like I said, like the Joaquin Phoenix one, that one's the mental health one where it's just society failing him as a man and him needing mental help. And then
the next one's Adderall, and he just does his homework.
Well, that would be like realistically.
He gets straight A's in school.
Isn't that
he's like,
I'm just
the
saying.
meth one would
he becomes the hero. He's on a Zimpic. He's on slim as shit.
Fat one, and he like lost
all I needed was some Ritalin.
Batman's like, I wish he wasn't such a pussy.
I'm in AP classes with Danny Chaz.
I was gonna say that was the one thing I did like about the fucking Deadpool versus Wolverine. It's been enough time, so spoiler alerts. Y'all had enough time. There's been enough memes out there now, with like the different universe, Marvel verse of like each Wolverine and each Deadpool, like with a different.
Oh, did they do that in that? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They had it that way. Yeah. So it was just like Deadpool's going to different like times to find the correct Wolverine to take back. So it was like cool to see like the different ones from the comics too, where it was like, oh, there's the jungle one. Oh, there's this one. There's this one. There's that one.
There's the yellow one. There's the dark one.
Yep. So it was cool where it was like pulling through that one. It was just
they done a similar thing in the Flash, didn't they? The latest Flash movie with Batman. That they had Michael Keaton, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, that was. I enjoyed that a lot. That movie. I thought that was a great movie. The Flash. Yeah. So I'm going to watch it next. I started watching that one. And I got 10 minutes into it, and it was getting on my nerves because it was too. I was watching it really late at night. I think I'd done one of these or something, and started watching it. It was too late at night for me, and it seemed like it was jumping around like an MTV video, and I just thought,
it was too jumpy.
Yeah, it was too much for me at the time. I need to watch it when I'm in a better frame of mind because I love Deadpool. The Deadpool movies are marvelous.
I just don't see much difference between Deadpool, the character, and Ryan Reynolds, the man. I think he's just like hyper caffeinated Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I love the idea of the next Joker being hooked on social media, where like Batman's after him, and he's like, "What?" It's a great idea. I just got 17,000 likes on Instagram. Have you seen these scars?
Have you seen these scars? You know how I got these scars? Because I was fucking influencing too much and my phone exploded
Yeah.
and it fucked my face up.
Oh,
That's why I wear this makeup now.
She outside again, Richie? You keep looking.
I know. He's like,
She D420.
The neighbors outside.
Knocking at the door. That is ring doorbell. Richie D420.
Wish.
Richie just goes,
You should see. What up, baby? How you doing? Let's go.
The Chico's
Oh, shit,
home.
I forgot to be.
I don't care what you do. You better mute that microphone.
Chico ain't home.
Like, does he have his boot stuck in mud? What's going on?
Is he making
Anyway.
macaroni?
Fucking Unchained.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Damn ghost kept turning up the TV.
This is a great chill down Sunday, I gotta say.
Yeah, we're having great fun here.
Yeah, my cheeks hurt.
I've got 20 talking subjects written down here. We've spoke about none of them. So yeah, it's a typical children
What's on the
Sunday, bro.
list?
What's on the list? Let's get some of these notes. Let's go.
Yeah, like knock them out. Like go bow, 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 bow.
No, they're not fucking great. Oh, submissions. What we got in submissions? We ain't done submissions in a few weeks. Well, since last week. We got submissions. I got Herb's Run was on Friday. I had a great conversation with Herb's Run on Friday.
Yeah, man.
So anyone who hasn't seen that, it's now up on YouTube and actually other one we're on Twitch. It's now up on YouTube and Twitch, so you can see the replay on there. Me and Herbs had a terrific conversation, and I started winding it down at one stage, about 90 minutes in, and Herbs went, "Oh, we finished? I'm having a good time." So we went another hour. Yeah, and I was pleased he did because I was pleased he did because I started shutting it down, thinking, you know, I was respecting Herbs.
Hours of this,
Yeah, I was respecting Herbs' time. It was his day off. It was Friday afternoon for him and everything else. I started. He went, no, I want to. So we had it was that much of a good time. We done another hour. So
nice.
Yeah. Herbs was great. What do you think, Ben? It was nice to see Herbs in a conversational setting than on the session where we're messing around. Yeah.
The one-on-one, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. I learned a lot. So yeah, we done that. What other notes have I got? Oh, I've got Mr. Mikey unlikely for mayor. So Mikey's running for mayor.
Yeah.
Of Denver because to quote him, it's a shithole and his place needs cleaning up.
Yep.
And he says that he's the man to do it. And plus he wants to get the fuckers out of his alley. So that's what his campaign is. Get the fuckers out of Mikey's alley.
His campaign's based on ghost hunting.
Yeah. I've got 1,000 milligrams gummy, which we've got over.
That looked like beef jerky.
That thing was chewy.
It looked like do you get celebrity? I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, where celebrities go to an island and they eat gross foods and things, but they got to it. They go, "This is the camel's dick. This is."
Oh
It
yeah,
looked like one of them, a bush tucker trial. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. It's like a fear factor.
Like a
we used
what?
to have, yeah.
Bush tucker trial, because our version of it's set in Australia. They have all crazy words for things, didn't they? So it was a bush tucker trial, wacka wacka. And I don't know, these Australians, man, they got words for stuff. Canada, yeah. Yeah, that was... Jeff's got the best, worst accent.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I remember that episode. I done an accent as well.
Yeah. They're like, oh, a spare tire. You mean a hoggly woogly googly boogly? And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That was the episode where Becca shit her pants and went, Danny, no, in the chat.
I say, Danny, if you want to hit the submissions, I do.
We was doing our favorite impressions of different nationalities, and when it got to mile one in the chat, Becca just wrote, Danny, no. And Boogie turned his camera off.
Yo, we gotta let you do an American accent. Have we made you do that yet?
Yeah, don't you remember? I've done it when I said to someone told me to do American accent, and I said about going to the Piggly Wiggly.
I'm going to the Piggly Wiggly. Yeah,
remember?
That was a while back.
Yeah.
Why Piggly Wiggly?
Well, I learned my American accent through watching Brother We're Out There, because that's how you all talk to me. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, he had a country. Yeah. He put like a little country accent to
that's it. That's how every American sounds to me. There's no difference in your accents. You've got one accent across the board, and it's Brother We're Out There in my head. Yeah.
Wow.
As being on a set with everybody who has different accents.
No, you all sound the same to me.
That's crazy.
It was something like, I went down to the Piggly Wiggly. And then I got barred from the Woolworth. I went down to the Piggly Wiggly, got myself barred from the Woolworth. I can't remember what I said.
We don't even have Woolworths anymore.
Or Piggly Wigglies.
Really? No, Bad Motor said he's got. He said he uses his nearest store is the Piggly Wiggly, and that's what he uses for all his groceries. Bad Motors. Where's Bad Motors lives? Bama, isn't it?
Alabama, yeah. Jeff, what is this?
What is this, Jeffrey?
Yo. So this is one of my favorite things that I went over to my mom's house after the Chilled on Sunday podcast last week.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, little wheat thins, little Ritz, but my mom knows I absolutely love this shit. So this is goat cheese with muddled cranberries.
Oh,
and it is so freaking good. And yeah, it's just I can't say anything more. It's just fucking delicious. So yeah, that was a little appetizer. She made sure to have that. She was doing all my favorite stuff. So
what is that you're
kind of a
eating
day
with?
for me?
Is that a spatula?
It's a little spread knife. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. It's got it's a little decorative spread knife.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite things to just kind of nibble on. Obviously cheese. But yeah, man, it's like it's got some sweetness, some tartness, the goat cheese, the saltiness of the crackers. I mean, it just all is working in concert in your mouth, giggity. So yeah, I had to show you guys that. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
We're all looking at that picture sideways, like watching a porn. We're all like that.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to turn your head. It's right, like there's no top or bottom.
There was something telling me to look at it that way. Yeah. Is this the main meal?
Yeah, so that was the second helping up there of the goat cheese. And then right here we got
you had 2 plates of food to yourself.
No, man, it's my mom's.
Oh, you were sitting close to each other.
Yeah, well, we did it for the picture. Yeah. I told her we needed to take pictures, and she was like,
you weren't sitting side by side for the whole thing.
No, like knee to knee. No,
knee to knee.
No. No, this is for the picture. But yeah, check it out. It's a mixed green salad, and oh man, it was delicious. And then
what kind of
I had a light Caesar. She had like a ranch, I think. She's a ranch girl. But yeah, man, barbecue chicken, shepherd's pie, I'm not a big pea fan, so I got some pickled green beans up there on the left. Yeah, right, that one. I'm a big fan of carrots, so the bottom are honey glazed, and the top ones, the julienne ones, are pickled because they got like a little tartness to them. Little wild rice, and that shepherd's pie is just so good.
Yeah, man. I would devour everything on that plate.
It's just fucking delicious, man. I literally did. The only thing left on my plate were like a bone from the chicken.
Bone,
and that was
even that wild rice looks like delicious. Yeah,
I would tear everything up. Hell yeah.
So that, and I have a petite sirah from Washington State called Petite Petite by Michael David, and that is a fucking delicious wine too.
And Mama had a rosé.
She got a rosé going, yeah. Perfect night, man.
I like these.
Bay doors open, windows open, fucking perfect temperature, and
the temperatures are changing the same as mine. There, you're getting the autumn breezes now and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. So
I just got a heat wave. We hit we hit 79 today, almost 80.
Wow, very nice.
So
that's not too hot. That's nice.
No, but yeah, for being the 20th of October and being
it's
almost
hot,
80,
warm.
Yeah, it's
real warm. So
yeah,
but the nights drop down to like 50s now. It's like fluctuated back, so it's like the highs will be like 60, 68. So not too bad.
I'm so ready.
So I'm ready for the fall. Like that was the thing. It was just like it was hot, and then all of a sudden it dropped. It got cold, and I was like, "Come on, we have to have fall at least. Like, don't just fucking go straight to winter.
Freezing cold.
Like, come on." And then so now we got this little bounce back, and it's not too bad. Where it's like, okay, bonfire time. Let's go.
That's right. And then we, I think we had dessert. Is that had a little dessert?
Before you move on, Jeff, I've got to say, Mum's a great cook, and she's presented that really well, and that looks really nice.
It was so good.
Send her my compliments. That's really nice.
Looks good. I want to eat it.
Mama Denning art for her entire life. She nails it. She nails it.
Then we got this last one from Jeff.
What's this one?
Oh yeah.
Ghost dish.
This wasn't our real dessert, but yeah, she definitely. That's yeah.
What are them sweets? Corn somethings?
Candy corn.
Yeah, candy corn.
Corns. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Candy corn's great if you like eating crayons. That's basically.
I like candy corn.
Yeah.
No, and the crazy thing is, you mix candy corn with peanut butter and a little bit of butter in the microwave to melt it, and then you scoop that out and you cut it down, like you let it cool and you cut it down into like squares, chunks, whatever,
little bars,
and then you dip it in chocolate, melted chocolate, and you got Butterfingers.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What were you saying, Becca, about candy corn?
I'm distracted now. What, Richie?
What?
What was all that?
So
here, you need to write that down. Send it to me.
That's a beautiful cat.
What's the consensus on candy corn? I want to know in the chat too. How does everybody feel about candy corn?
A little bit.
If it's anything like any other American candy, it's crap. You don't like putting a lot of sugar in your stuff, do you? Like any candies I've had Americans are not as sweet as what we get in Europe. And the same with the chocolate. You don't seem to put as much sugar in.
Well, I think it depends on what you're getting.
Yeah.
If you're talking about like the difference between an American Snickers and what you guys have over there, I could see that because we use high fructose corn syrup in fucking everything.
It's not sugar. Yeah.
It's not
sugar. Right. Yeah.
So I know that's why you'll hear us talk about how a Mexican Coke is better than a regular Coke because the Mexican Coke has real sugar in it.
Why do they do that? Is that to help you or not?
No, it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, a cost and
it's not like looking after you then.
No,
the pharmaceutical industry makes more money if we're unhealthy
Diabetes.
and
Cracked out.
fat.
Well, we have a
and-
shitload of corn in this country. Like, there's a ton of corn.
Mm.
Yep,
So
that's why we
it's
have
just-
ethanol gas now too.
Yeah, we have corn gas, corn sugar, corn, everything. So
So you
That's why I drive diesel. But no,
So
then all
you
got-
like,
got
If
bio-
I put no ethanol in my car, I don't give a fuck.
so you would rather Canadian sweets to American sweets, Canadian and Central American sweets to
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, we look at those as like a prize. Yeah, like or even like
Mm.
European.
Like we'll say our chocolate's better, but then we'll go to Switzerland and like, what the fuck have we been eating?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Oh,
like
yeah,
there's
that's-
always
yeah.
somewhere better. Like Belgium's chocolate is,
Yep.
oh man, that's different. That's different. I mean, like German beers and Belgian beers are just
Mhm.
excellent.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely excellent. Like they're the kings. Yeah. Because I've always heard Americans, like when they talk about European things, like when you watch The Simpsons and Bart gets hold of all the European candies and his eyes open up like he's on acid. Like, you know. And I always thought, man, why is that? And when I went over to America, I remember thinking, like you said about the candy corn, it tastes like crayon.
Mm-hmm.
But here it don't. It tastes like too much sugar.
Wow.
Yeah. You can't eat a lot of them. So when they've got the sugar in, you think, well, that's terrible for you, but we can't eat as we'll have stomach aches and that if we eat too many of them. Not me though. I'm immune.
No.
I'm immune. I love sweets.
No.
I love eating sweets like gummies and stuff. I love it. Like that gummy dick Richie devoured. Me and him could have Lady the Tramp that.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Mhm.
I remember saying to you when you was eating it, are you going to cut that into 10? No, Hulk.
So chewy.
That's what I said. He ate it like beef jerky.
Madway said he ate it like me eating the burrito.
I ate it from the ass end. Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know there was a wrong end of a burrito.
I'm not eating the tip.
You save that for later, the tip.
Well, because I think
No.
because the way you grabbed it,
Well, the burrito.
yeah, I want to say you like picked it up and you just went like that instead of like tilting it. So I think that's why he said you ate it from the ass.
I may have ate it for comedy effect, yeah. But I enjoyed it as well.
Almost like you're doing a show. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
I
perfect.
might have ate it like I'm on a show that's half trying to make someone chuckle.
Right.
And that is how I eat food. Just a coincidence.
I'm ready for some. We're talking all this food talk. I'm ready for some chili.
Oh. What did I have for dinner? Oh, I had a pizza. I had spicy beef for pizza.
Nice.
Yesterday, me and Kelly had date night.
Yeah, you want me to pull that up?
Yes, please.
Oh, raw.
So yesterday, me and Kelly went to. So we're close to the coast where I live because I'm just outside of London, and we went to the coast. And every Saturday night they have fireworks on a barge out in the sea. And so that way you can see that the tide's out, so you can see it's like low tide. And there's a barge out there letting off fireworks. And it's like,
Or it's a boat on fire.
Yeah.
It looks like it's on fucking fire.
It does look like that, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like it's paid for by. There's a guy there that's got a theme park, and it's all paid for by him, and it draws in the customers. But we like to go there all the way through October up to the 5th of December. That 5th of November they have fireworks displays on a Saturday night.
Okay.
So that's where me and Kelly went on date night. We went and had fish and chips in a fish and chip shop, and then we had our warm clothes on, and we went and watched that. And yeah, good night was happy. Oh, she was happy. Oh, and that's an older picture because Kelly got like all because none of the kids want to go out with us anymore because they're all like grown up and too cool for us.
Right.
So that's a picture from I'm going to say 5 or 6 years ago with me and the kids. Yeah, watching the fireworks.
Cool, man.
And now it's just me and Kelly. Which is cool. And that one there, you can see Kelly's laughing. Yeah, that's because as we're doing that selfie, I'm copping a feel.
Of course you are.
So she's going, woo!
You being
Of course
cheeky.
you are.
You cheeky bastard, you.
She won't put true story in the chat, but yeah, true story.
The explosions are in the
That's
foreground
hilarious.
and background.
There wasn't no fireworks. It's all in Kelly's imagination.
Yeah, right.
And then we got these from Mikey Unlikely.
Mikey Unlikely, yeah, when he went and see Iron Maiden. So Mikey was going to come on tonight, but he's feeling a little bit under the weather.
He
And
said he was hungover. He already said it.
Yeah, it's just
Don't worry.
okay. I was being
That's
subtle.
under the weather.
Yeah,
Cocktail flu.
I was gonna say he put it in the chat. He's hungover as fuck.
I woke up throwing up.
Yeah. And then said maybe I shouldn't have snorted that Xanax.
Yeah.
Kelly, look, liar.
Well, this looks awesome, man. I love
It does. Is
I
that
love
like a
any show with-
Terminator or something? Is that like
any show with
not
costumes,
Terminator? Is that
man?
Transformer or something on the stage?
No, I think that is if it's Iron Maiden, it's Eddie. It's probably like
Oh,
Eddie
right.
in like it looks like a full night outfit.
Looks like a samurai type thing, doesn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. The Eddie artwork is great. Like any of the t-shirts or album covers are great from Iron Maiden. And look at the they're still rocking, man. Look at like that place is packed.
Mikey said, yeah, it's like it's a
10-foot Eddie with a samurai sword. Yeah.
Dude, and he's at a great angle too. Like he's like above the crowd and like still close. It's fucking great spot.
That looks like a great show, Mikey.
Bruce Dickinson.
He's
course he
ripped.
is.
Mikey was doing an impression earlier of him swinging the guitar around, and it was spot on. It was spot on.
Lower ball, 7th row. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh,
free
sweet.
ticket too.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah.
That looked dope.
And then this was this morning. I was up early. The moon was still out this morning. I ran to get the mail because like I saw my mailbox open and I was like, "What the hell?"
already like that.
And and I
yeah.
got the picture of with the leaves too. I was like, I gotta get that together.
Shit's still green here.
Doubled it up.
Yeah, I think our peak for colors is November 3rd or 5th or something.
That's
yeah,
my
it's all changing around. I'll take a. Well,
Soon
I'll
as
wait
you bring
until
it up-
tomorrow
soon as you
night.
bring it up, that's my birthday, Jeff. 3rd November.
The 3rd? Hell yeah, dude. What day is that? Let's see.
I don't know. What day
It's
is it?
chilled on Sunday, November 3rd, Sunday.
Ah, cool. So we can do one of these on my birthday.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Ah, sweet. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Nice. Richie, what's this pile?
I better get my Amazon wish list put together.
What's this pile? This
Wait,
pile,
lump.
this
Lump.
lump of food
Let's lump of food.
is
Sorry, I said pile and not lump. Whoops.
it's pan-seared walleye with just a light breading of flour with salt, pepper, garlic powder, a little bit of paprika. And then pan-seared with a lemon beurre blanc sauce on it, a lemon wedge.
Like Matt the Blanc.
Vegetable medley of
This is Joey Broccoli.
broccoli,
How you
cauliflower,
doing?
zucchini and squash, and then basmati rice. So
That looks amazing.
That's healthy as shit too.
Yeah, that is that's the
and that's like that's what I try to do at work. Like this is from work. Was like our special last week.
That's amazing.
So and that's what I try to do. I try to keep it simple and light and healthy, for the most part. I mean, yes, I do put a lot of butter with certain things. But for this, I try to keep it light and just
see fish. I enjoy fish, but fish is just boring as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And that I know that tastes amazing, and that would I would be so pleased if I got served that as fish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing about fish is you need lemon, butter, like dill. You need all kinds of different things coming in. You need fat content. You need citrus content. You need some kind of herbaceous thing going on just to bring it all out. Or else it's just like you're chewing on, the side of your couch or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, fish it's tasty, but it isn't a go-to, is it? You're not like, I'm gonna have some bloody fish.
If I'm spending money, I'm going beef. Like,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
just me. Like,
That's
it's just
me too.
There you go.
And then this screenshot is he's an actual a regular that comes in to my restaurant like every week. His name is Johnny Morris. He's a Bears player from like the 50s to the 60s. He was in 63. They won the championship. So, and then he's also on the 100 greatest Chicago Bears. And then he's also the only Bear player to score or to have like 5,000 plus yards, like catching yards.
Receiving yards,
receiving yards, because most of them are just like hand up, like they're just running. Like they're more of a running team than actual like throwing and receiving. So I was like, oh shit. So I gotta order a couple of these cards from Amazon and shit or eBay, and then go get him signed because he's 89 years old. So
damn.
I was like, damn. And he comes in and he orders like a burger every time, medium rare burger with extra, extra, extra well done, crunchy ass fries. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, all right.
That's amazing.
That's cool, man.
And then we got Jeff's Chilled on Sunday.
Yeah, speaking of, man, Mexican Cokes. I found a place that serves Mexican Cokes in glass bottles. And I am not going back to cans or plastic. Like, it is
the best, yeah.
And the sugar is it's just so delicious, man. Like, I love it.
There's something about a Coca-Cola in the bottle, cold from the fridge. It's amazing. It's something about that. I don't know if it's nostalgia, but it just tastes amazing.
No,
that's
it
the thing that
tastes
you've been
better.
smoking on, Jeff. Right here, you've been puffing on that.
Yeah. Hell yeah! It's now it looks like this.
Oh shit! It's just the tip.
It's just the glass tip, man. But I got another one on right.
You got a nice collection of glass tips going on now, huh?
I do.
And then
sorry, Becca, you were saying what?
What
about the Cokes?
What did you say about the Cokes? Container they're in absolutely alters the taste.
Oh yeah, if it's a glass bottle,
whether it's yeah.
I like it with a dollop of ice cream in it.
Cool.
A Coke float.
Coke float,
yeah.
Baby. We're all gonna lose our feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've already said my goodbyes.
Yeah. Hey, I'm good at roller skating, so I think I got a good like go-to.
This time to your stumps.
Just put the stub in there.
Yeah, I just fucking roller skate everywhere. That'd be awesome.
And then today, since today is football Sunday, chilled on Sunday, might as well make some chili. So I got 3 pounds of ground beef.
Damn.
Going in a pot, and then here's a little bit more of it cooking. And yes, I drained off the fat. Don't worry.
Why?
Because you don't want ground beef fat, like a lot of it in your chili.
Okay.
It makes it greasy, makes you shit. And then I had 5 different beans. I got black bean, pinto beans, dark kidney beans, northern beans, and then light kidney beans.
Damn, thank God she goes at work right now.
I haven't eaten any of it yet.
Oh, okay. He's letting it come together. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm letting it meld and simmer right now. But then I got also some diced green chilies, some hatch green chilies.
Damn,
and then in these 2 containers in the back are stewed tomatoes, like whole stewed tomatoes, and then in this one I just hand crushed them, and then off in another side of the kitchen I have a blender full of the rest of the stewed tomatoes just blended up.
I want to say, like, bachelors like me and Richie love doing this because this is a shitload of food that, like, is still flavorful and doesn't get old, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. So it's
that'll see you through the week.
It's so great. Oh, yeah, it's great.
I accidentally made more than enough. More than enough. So I threw in like two diced white onions, 2 diced bell peppers, 4 serranos, and 2 jalapenos, and then and just like cook that down in the fat with the grease and everything still. And then after that I drained it. And then ended up as I was pouring in all those beans into this pot right here, I was like, oh shit, I still have.
It's gonna overflow.
Yeah, I was like, I got 3 more cans of beans, and I have that whole fucking blender full of tomato sauce that I still need to use. So I pulled out another pot, and I have 2 pots full of chili simmering right now.
I know that picture there. Kelly's now salivating. She's like, "Oh, she loved that."
So that's what I have looking forward to after the sesh.
So after all that loveliness, we got Taco Bell and weed. So I'm guessing we're back to Jeff now. Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
That looks like a good dinner right there. Good lunch.
Man. Reheat it to
that was my lunch.
Reheat it.
Yeah, to the guac goes brown.
Fuck that. Eat that shit cold. Don't reheat
I went right after it, dude.
Oh hell yeah, you got to. With the 2 fire packets, let's go.
Yeah, Taco Bell has to be eaten immediately.
Yeah,
or
just eat it cold.
If the paper's stuck to it, you're done.
I've learned that lesson.
That's the sign. Yeah.
Me and Kelly, so we went on date night last night, and we went there last week as well. And we've found a car park around the back of the Taco Bell where we don't have to pay.
Oh shit! What?
And
doing some kinky stuff in the car
it's
park?
It's at Taco Bell? Yeah, it's date night. And
that's what I'm saying.
I ain't even fucking kidding, man. It's the back of Taco Bell, this car park hidden away. You can get about 10 cars in there. And when we got out of the car, it's like the Pied Piper, man. You see about fucking 20 rats just run. Like,
oh shit!
Yeah, at the back of Taco Bell, man. They're running around. They're
fucking
running alive with vermin, man.
Unchained said, my Taco Bell doesn't cook it in the first place, so it's safe to reheat.
It comes sliced.
Taco Bell, you mean the raw bar down the street?
So what we got there? What's this other thing you got there? So we got James.
Yeah, real quick shout out, man. Yeah, this is my brother's dog. He died yesterday, and he's an American Bulldog. We got him when he was 7 weeks old. Like I was the first to come home and like just hang out with him for a little bit, and I could hold him in my 2 hands. You know what I mean? He was the sweetest freaking dog in the world, gorgeous, and he just had a lot of health issues in the last couple of months, and I just wanted to shout him out on the show because he was like the best of both worlds. My brother has a bunch of little kids, so he was like the most gentle, sweet, with them. And then, if somebody looks intimidating and is coming down the driveway, he also looks like he will eat you. So he was just the man, dude. He multiple moves, little kids, cats, other dogs, you name it. He was just awesome with everybody. So shout out to James, man. Much love to him. Good boy. He's a good boy amongst good boys in the world. So
cheers, James.
Shout out to him, man.
Face.
Yeah. Big head, man. He would hit his head on shit.
Oh, yeah. I
bet. He had a dent. His head was dense. It almost felt like he would like fall over because his head was just like a nuclear reactor. So like he would hit his shit and like he would shake the whole table when he hit his head on a leg of it. Like, yeah, he was like, and he would
like,
not never be affected by it. Yeah, exactly. He led with the forehead there. But yeah, shout out to him, man. My brother's real broken up about it. He was such a good dog that
Are they thinking about getting another dog or?
So they have like a 1-year-old dog, like James. Like it was great to have James with a friend.
He was the old pup.
Yeah. So they already have a dog and a cat and a lizard and a bird and the whole thing. So but yeah, it's just sad to see James go. He was 14 years old. So shout out to him, man.
Good pup.
Love pets, man. It's so sad, but the thing is like, oh man, they bring so much joy to our lives that you're like, oh, you got to remember that part. You can't be sad about it. Like we give them so much love and they give so much love back. I'm going to be, of course, like broken up, with Lily eventually, but it's just like, man, they lead a good life if you give them a good life.
Yeah.
And they give you unconditional love in return. Mm-hmm. So that's not a sad story. You know what I mean? I really.
Lily just looks out from the dryer and went, "Fuck you, Jeff. You're going before me."
Yeah, she was like, "You better cry, bitch." Yeah, fuck you, Jeff. You're going before me. Damn, dude. Damn, you're throwing chicken bones at everybody today.
She went, "I'll have old thumbs before I go."
We got this one from Birdie. Quack around, find out.
That's cool.
Some skinny arms on that duck.
All right. Yeah. Those are weird looking wings.
Got that tendon strength.
Wait, can you go back to the comment that was in the sidebar?
I missed the comment. Was the comments?
Thanks, Richie. It said, this is what happens at the pond when there aren't enough old people feeding us breadcrumbs.
Stick them up, fool.
Yeah. Hey, Doris, where's the bread?
What's that? Ohio State
Buckeyes
got quacked and whacked too.
They got beat by the Ducks. Yeah.
Yep, they did.
That's college football for Danny.
I was thinking, what, the hockey team?
Yeah, college football.
So
I don't know if you know, Danny, do you know that our system in America is with American football? Friday is high school. All high schools in the nation play on Friday night. And then all colleges in the nation play on Saturday. And then NFL is Sunday and Monday, or mostly, yeah. And then Sunday and Monday is NFL.
Some teams play on Saturday for high school in the morning.
Some of them, yes.
All I know is about football in America is that last week I mopped the floor with Boogie. And my Bengals really helped. Yeah, my Cincinnati Bengals really.
Your Bengals now?
my Bengals really fucking. He's not a real fan if he hasn't got his own team in his fantasy division. So I've had to say I took on the moniker of them, and now I'm absolutely blasting mad ways all over the place. So you should be asking me about what to do with football, not the other way around.
Okay.
Because
I never ever bet my teams.
You're not a real fan then. And then and the first week I slapped the shit out of Chico and he's not playing. He's like, I say I'm not playing. So I don't know.
Cool, man. Well, can you tell us, Big Dick Danny, who's in first place?
No.
Well, I know he's in first place. I haven't met him yet.
Okay.
So that's when it'll have changed that week. When that person meets that person, and he gets slapped silly as well.
Oh, wow.
The only person to beat me is the person keeping quiet over there. Is Richie Divex. He's the only person to have beat me at fantasy football. The novice who knows nothing. Yeah.
That's right.
So I look forward to mopping the floor with you also, Jeff.
This is going to be even sweeter now. It's going to be sweet as a Mexican Coke.
Do you know what the best thing about beating Boogie was? I had the Cincinnati Bengals as my team.
You got to watch out with that, man. He is not going to be very happy to hear that.
I don't give a shit. See, what's the fool going to do? Fly over here and do something about it?
I mean, you're poking the bear, the very skinny bear.
I should be poking it. I should be shouting at poking a tiger, but he doesn't have enough faith in his own team to pick him.
Ooh. Oh shit!
When are you coming to the States, Danny?
Never.
not now.
Your wife disagrees.
Me and Kelly are coming next October.
Nice.
For Kelly's birthday. Yeah.
October.
Oh yeah.
Next October. We're going to Las Vegas next October. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Won't be super hot out there, man.
Yep. That's because we're there.
Maybe
well, hey man,
maybe I'll be out there by the trip. Who knows?
Yeah, I was gonna say, try to fly in here, man. I'm right near the airport. I could buy you dinner, and you could be out the next, within hours if you wanted to.
I intend to. Yeah, we're not coming for a weekend. We're coming for like a while. So yeah,
sweet.
We'll get around to see like as many people as we can. Yeah. But
Yeah.
you're very high on my list, Jeff.
I hope so.
But man, who doesn't want to? And Richie, who doesn't want to go and see a head chef and a sommelier? If you've got these two people as your friends, I'm going to eat well and drink well.
Yes,
and that's exactly what my whole life is.
For sure.
And yeah, I can't wait.
You'll be on
I can't wait
by then.
Yeah,
Richie be on the road. We'll meet. We could all meet up at the same time then.
I'll have to make sure to get out to Vegas by October. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I want to go out to Carolina. I want to go to Los Angeles. I want to go down to Zuni, Mexico. I want to go to Denver. I want to go. Yeah, I want to go Oklahoma. I want to go around. If I'm flying that far and spending that money on tickets,
you got to do it all.
I might as well have them tickets further away apart. They're still going to cost me the same money, you know, right. And come and make the most of it.
So. Are you going to fly from place to place?
We will probably
going to come and then rent a car.
No, I'm not going to drive. That's not good. I'm not going to be in any state to drive at any time while I'm there.
Especially when you're in North Carolina.
Yeah. Exactly. So as Kelly's request, I will probably fly into Las Vegas and work my way back. But I will fly to the different states. I won't be driving from state to state. No.
Gotcha. Because that takes a long time.
Yeah. No. I'll
it's not cheap like it is out there for you.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's tickets we can get here that I believe are cheaper than you getting them there. Mm-hmm. So I will probably plan it out with a proper agent and get it.
I was going to say that was my next words out of my mouth was if you're going to do that, get an agent, pay him a couple bucks to make it. There's so much that they know about the scheduling and saving you money that you would definitely want to talk to a travel agent.
We've got a place here called Trail Finders, and it is really good. It gets you the best deal and plans things out for you. I've got friends who's traveled with them. My brother done a work around the world trip with them, and my friend has done a lot of trips on his own. He's got a travel bug, and he goes to all sorts of exotic places on his own. And when he goes to Trail Finders, they'll book it up, and they'll say, "Right, we've booked this same route with 20 other people. Do you want to be introduced to them?" And so they get traveling companions. They don't go the same routes, but they'll see this person here, then meet up again with them in a few weeks' time. And so that they'll get groups going and things like that. So yeah, Trail Finders in London.
Nice.
Yeah. Because my brother, when he done his trip, he got an around the world ticket, and it was a set fee, and you could have as many flights as you wanted, as long as you never went back on yourself.
As long as you never backtracked.
Yeah, as long as you don't backtrack, you can have as many flights as you can to get that route around the world. So you can stop off as many places as you want the whole time, and it's like a set fee, like a travel card. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. That's what I'm gonna do for fucking when I do the fucking.
It might
European
even
travel.
be, from what I hear, I'm no expert. It might be best for you to book it in London.
No, yeah, that's what I was planning. Was like to
Yeah.
go out, like to get a flight out to you,
To London, and then book
do
it the
and
rest
then-
of it.
Yep,
Yeah.
or any other European country, really,
Because I've heard like even like people in France, they come into London and fly out because for some reason it's cheaper coming from London to go to places. Yeah.
Pan said you could fly to the U.S. and then bicycle.
Yeah.
My ass. My ass.
I mean, why not?
Fine. I don't see why not.
Sure.
I'll look good.
Forrest Gump did it.
I'll
He
wear a
ran
t-shirt
it.
with a target on the back of all the karma of the people I've laughed at.
I know. You're immediately gonna get hit by a car.
Oh, of course I am. Karma's gonna get me. No, there's no way I'm getting away with the fucking fun I've made.
Hell no.
No way. No way. Even in real life, when you've seen me on the phone, like when I'm walking across London Bridge and stuff, and that the abuse I did to him on the set.
Right.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like it passed. Yeah. Karma's gonna get me for that one. So I don't know about you guys, but I think we did it. So should we go into
Did we do it?
I think we did, Becca. Should we go into some who we've been watching and why? And I can't raid at the moment because that was what was affecting my thing earlier. So we'll have another little go at that while you do some shout outs.
Okay. I have one. Definitely check out YouTube. There's a guy named Kyle Hill, and that's it, like Kyle Hill on YouTube. And he is you'll see him right away. He has like a mane of hair like Fabio, basically. But he's super interesting. He's a nuclear physicist. And so he's got a bunch of stories, and he travels the world. He went to like Chernobyl and got access to like the Russian nuclear, like he was in the room. He went down into like the lower catacombs where like there's still like radioactive material like slurrying around. He's been at like 3 Mile Island. He analyzes all kinds of like nuclear accidents throughout history and the like medical effects of that. And it's just super interesting. I don't know what it is, but like something about nuclear science and nuclear risks and disasters is so interesting. The way nuclear fission and radiation does things to organic matter and all kinds of stuff. So he's a great storyteller. He has a thing specifically on his channel. There's a thing called Half-Life Stories, and he did it like in I think it's like 15 parts, where it was like basically like a college thesis for his doctorate. And it was traveling the world and going to all these sites and experiencing like basically like a travelogue of nuclear newsworthy sites around the world. So check him out, man. Kyle Hill on YouTube. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, does a good job. So as far as Twitch, All Night. all_NITE. He's the man. We've been trying to get him on shows, but he's busy as hell. And All Night is just fantastic on Twitch, man. Does a good job as well. So check him out. Homie right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then for me, for YouTube, is Truck House Life.
Of course.
Yeah, they're dope. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, you might have seen him on like YouTube or Instagram or anything like that, where he has like a OBS old body style Ford F-250, I believe, F-350, and he built like a little log cabin on the back of it out of extra material that he had from building his log cabin house in Alaska, and he's been traveling the states in it now the past few episodes. So yeah, Truck House Life. And then for Twitch, I was gonna do All Night. Thank you, Jeff, for stealing my thunder.
That means he's super cool. He's got both of our thumbs up.
Then I guess the next person would be Danny Chaz. Yeah, follow fucking Danny Chaz and keep an eye out for him. He does great music sessions, even though
He's got new camera angles and everything.
Yeah, new camera
Oh,
angles.
yeah.
He's changing it up. And
Becca's
then
my number
also
one fan of it.
all the different podcasts that you've been doing, Danny, is
Mm.
awesome.
I'm
So,
really enjoying the
uh,
podcasting aspect of this. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
So Danny Chaz would be my Twitch,
Thanks,
my
Richie.
Twitch homie. So yeah.
Becca Boo, have you got any more lawyers you want us to listen to?
Nobody knew this week, simply because I am the latest trial that I'm watching started this past week. Really thought it was going to be crazy, and I guess it still kind of is. We'll see how things pan out.
Is it like a murder or?
Yeah, the Sarah Boone trial.
Sarah Boone.
She went through 8 court-appointed attorneys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and a couple of them,
she
had
killed 'em.
their own thing. Like they had to bow out because I think one moved, one had a baby. I don't know. There was legit reasons, and then several that she just could not get along with. And
So
then when it came to the last one, yeah.
It says here the ex-husband testified on Friday about the suitcase murder.
Yep.
What does that mean? She put a body in a suitcase?
Said they were playing hide and seek.
Oh shit! That's the one where she filmed it. Oh my God! Yeah, y'all. Sarah Boone. Holy shit! What a psychopath.
That's good time.
So for a minute, we thought she was going to represent herself because the judge got so fed up when he appointed that 8th court appointed. He told her, make this work because you're not getting any more from us.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, within a week or two, it was, she's like, no, she won't listen. She won't, return. She won't take my calls and yada, yada, yada.
She's stone cold crazy. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're talking about, yeah, for sure. We're talking about public affairs, they're court-appointed attorneys. They're public defenders. That's the word I was looking for. You're not their only client. So then she created an ad for an attorney and started it with, "Are you ready for your close-up?"
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's
well,
nuts, dude.
Somebody stepped up and took her case pro bono and is now, that's who's defending her now.
Wow.
It's crazy.
She was playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's nuts, man.
And he's in there.
I gotta watch this.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The video is crazy. She ultimately, he's telling her, "I can't breathe." She's videoing, and he's like, "I can't breathe," and she's like, "You should probably shut the fuck up then." And then the very last thing is he's like, "Babe, I can't breathe," and she goes, and
what
then the video
fuck?
cuts. It's so creepy.
Yeah, wow. I didn't know that was still ongoing. So now I'm intrigued on this one, dude. I thought that was all over. So
this happened in 2020.
Mm-hmm. I would love it if she said, if he said, "I can't breathe," and she just went back. She went, "Richie D 420."
Suitcase divots.
That's what's gonna happen to me on the trip, huh?
Don't stick your dick in crazy and you'll be all right.
That's right.
So on that note, I want to shout out the podcast that I've already shouted out before. It's Mysterious Radio Podcast. It's what I've been listening to all week. I love it. So it's all about paranormal and alien shit and all types of odd stories that people send in or get interviewed over, and people have wrote books on the stuff. And the Twitch person is someone who has been shouting me out a lot, so I'm going to shout her out again, and that's Nicole UK Music, or as Richie likes to call her, my girlfriend. So that's who I'd like to shout out. And we're going to raid out right now to Hot Somali 420, fan of the show, supporter of all of ours, and that's who we're going to go into. So when you get there, let her know where you came from and who sent you. So on that note, all I've got to say is bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And we are out.